An Austin group behind blueprints for a 3D printed gun must take down those plans. A federal judge in Seattle issued a temporary restraining order late today. A number of states filed a lawsuit against Defense Distributed, saying the untraceable weapons pose a safety risk. The group already reached a settlement with the federal government in June. The creator says the judge's order is too late.
You already uploaded the plans. I mean, it's the ship has sailed. It's public domain information now. It's irrevocable. No one can take it back.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton's office put out a statement calling this a tough issue involving both First and Second Amendment issues. They are urging a cautious approach.
More than 100,000 gallons of wastewater flowed into Walnut Creek in East Austin last week. Austin Water says a malfunctioning lift station is to blame. They discovered the problem on Friday near Ed Bluestein and FM 969, and it has been fixed, but people who use private drinking wells in the area do need to boil their water.
Travis County's new sobering center will open up in less than a month's time. It will serve as a safe place for police or EMS to take people who are too intoxicated to sober up without putting them in jail or sending them to the emergency room.
The idea is that it'll save the system money in the long run. But today, commissioners learned the majority of people it'll serve will be either college students or people visiting from out of town for conventions or festivals. KXAN's Jacqueline Powell sat in as they expressed some concerns.
In Austin, being a festival and party destination, it's inevitable. People go out and drink too much.
But we see it 24 hours a day, unfortunately. The Houston model.
Del Seaton's ER director says that's clogging up his emergency room and the Travis County Jail.
We definitely don't want these folks to be endangered. We want to make sure that they're getting what they need, but there are other places where they could get that done.
That's why the county and the city of Austin agreed to open the new sobering center in the old medical examiner's office downtown. But Tuesday, commissioners expressed concerns that people getting help at the sobriety center won't have to pay for the services.
But we will not charge. At this point in time, we have sufficient funding.
I'm not happy with the fact that, no, we're not even going to try to collect. If you've got enough money to go and get intoxicated, wherever it is, then you have enough money to pay something.
Dr. Christopher Zybel argues freeing up jails and ERs will still save taxpayers money in the long run.
I think that's a part of the cost of doing business if you're going to be in an entertainment environment.
Jacqueline Powell, KXAN News.
So who will be taken to the sobering center? Only people who are medically stable and aren't acting violently. People who need to be off the street so they don't drive drunk or become victims of crime. The center's director says in most cases they won't be charged or cited for public intoxication. This will provide them a place to sober up and get linked to any resources that they may need.
Those behind the center say it will help cut down on costs associated with public intoxication. So just how much does it cost in city resources? Take a look at these numbers from the state of Texas of what it cost back in 2010. An emergency room visit cost about $1,400. Transporting someone there, about $876. The cost to book just one person into jail, more than $150. And an officer's time per booking adds up to between $55 and $97 per booking. In 2016, there were more than 2,600 people booked into the Travis County Jail for public intoxication. That's a cost of more than $400,000.